What do we got? Bone stock 09?
Got headers and
Headers, stock air intake. I'm gonna guess Eric's gonna go 472. With headers?
a little hot. I'm gonna put that before he gets a chance.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll go 484.
I'll go 469. I'll steal Eric's number.
Damn.
Damn, it's high. It was either tire spinning or clutch
Clutch.
slipping.
It felt like the clutch was slipping a little bit. Went around 55, 5,000, 55.
Yeah, something. I heard it. Well, I heard it first.
I can't hear.
Should wear the pink one. Torque difference. Is this thing getting it? Is it getting a clutch? Is it getting stage 3 or 4? Might need a clutch.
2009 C6 ZR1 head cam already has headers, obviously.
Clutch?
Don't know what it. No clutch. Just head cam intake. So should be a nice streamlined job. Looks really clean.
So you'll be on it for all of 4 minutes.
Be nice. Well, heads won't be here till next week, so I'm feeling this is gonna get pushed off my.
Happening.
Reached the point where I can't go any further. I'm waiting for heads.
What?
Waiting for heads.
Are you waiting for him like right this second?
Hmm?
Are you waiting for him to come like right this second?
No, I just got to the point where now I'm officially waiting for them.
I like this color. I thought it was only a Grand Sport color.
Yeah, I like this.
I didn't know it was a Z06 color also. You know what color I'm talking about? Like the Grand Sports color, like that lighter bluish gray color?
Yeah.
That's what I thought this was from far away. You think it looks purple?
Almost, maybe.
Yeah, it has purple tones.
Took a few shades off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought this was at first. Then I was like, holy shit, it's a Z06.
All right, this is a 2009. It got a full stage 3 with a Haltech. That's it. I think it was stock when it came here. It made 580. Sorry, 480. Let's see what she does. She's warmed up now. Cyber Gray is a great color. Never owned a Cyber Gray anything, Z06 or ZR1 or anything. But my F450, my F150, and KP's Ford Explorer Sport are all this basically Cyber Gray. All my trucks are the same color. My cars, not so much. Although if I was to sell my 450 and get a new 450, they make a new 450 that's like a very similar blue than my CTS-V, and I would get that because it looks sick. But I got no reason to sell my 450. It's 2017, bought it brand new. It's got like 33,000 miles on it. Never had a single issue with it ever. So I'm just gonna roll with it. And all these people on the internet, don't try and compare an F350 to an F450. They're not even nearly the same truck. And for the people, you people on the other side of the camera, those that have a 450 will 100% agree with me. And those that have a 350 will be like, well, it's like kind of, no. You might as well have a F-150, bro. It's not the same. Stop trying to think that it is. An F450 is f***ing King Daddy Dick. It shits on Dodge, it shits on Chevy. That's it. It's the f***ing king of all trucks. So I don't care what you're trying to tell yourself in your head as you watch this video. You're wrong. This thing making some power. The compare file that I use, this thing's obviously making way more power than it, because I had to add, like, I've already added 5% fuel, and I'm gonna add 2 more like down low and then like 4 more up top. Man, 541 on the stage 3. We haven't had a stage 3 that had made crazy numbers in a while. They've all been making like just normally what they should. Every once in a while, we'll literally have like a stage 3 that makes like stage 4 numbers. And I'm gonna guess that this may be it. Because it made 606 already, and I let off at 6,100. So it might make another, might make 630. Maybe not, but we'll see. It looks like it's on a good trajectory up. How's that word for you guys? 541, so it's picked up 100 foot-pounds of torque over stock. I made 443 stock. That's stout. .23, 542 torque. This thing's stout for stage 3. I think this thing has cats on it too. That's what I was looking at the invoice for. But we don't have cats on the invoice, so I couldn't tell. But it smells like it does. .27. This thing runs good. Got normal timing in it. I got 21 degrees in it. It's got killer oil pressure, 79 pounds. I'm gonna let this thing cool, and then I'll be back. All right, back after a little cool down. .33, 550 torque, man. This thing is making killer torque. It's gonna make another pull. Six 34, 547 torque. I'm gonna call this thing done. That's a stout stage 3. We haven't had one in a little while. See you guys later.
Wow. You have everything out.
Yes.
You've made yourself a roller, I see.
Well, not necessarily.
That is not a roller.
Yeah, exactly.
That cart's a roller.
So Eric, without being a dick, can you just let us know why you have the whole engine and drivetrain out?
Yeah.
I haven't been here for 2 days. I had an emergency come up both 2 days in a row. So I haven't filmed much on this, but I just want to kind of.
I know you've explained that it's getting the LSX block and all that stuff. So
Yes.
it's getting the LSX block, LSX block.
LSX.
It's getting the drive shaft. That's why I pulled everything out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's getting a bunch of goodies. Bunch of Kong goodies.
With the torque tube, I'm just asking this because I don't know. Do we upgrade that torque tube along with the torque tube stays the same?
Yep.
Okay. So you just have to take everything, in reality, you just have to take everything off of this block and put it on the LSX block.
Not everything. But,
Okay.
you know.
Everything that's not getting replaced.
Yeah.
That was obvious. That was a
Pump
stupid
cover.
statement.
So yeah,
Clutch? Is it getting a new clutch?
Check. Dude, look at the exhaust ports on this thing.
Yeah, I had those gaskets on it too.
Oh, okay, that's why then. Had like the ARH gaskets or whatever on it.
Yep.
Wow.
You want to see something else funny? I guess this thing was leaking like they usually do, and he just slapped JB Weld on it. My guess is he didn't do that, but well, somebody did. Yeah. Oh, man, it wasn't leaking when it got here.
Do all of the monsters have turbos on them?
Nah, we opted for that because this one's getting a turbo.
Shut
Just,
up.
you know, like we want the turbo heads with the turbo car, you know?
I never noticed a turbo before on any of them though. I guess I just didn't look close
We don't
enough.
do enough of them for you to really notice.
Monster heads?
Yeah, Frankenstein heads.
Oh.
I mean, these are Frankenstein heads, but this is the Monster Series. And we don't do these that often.
I have a rather odd question. This bracket right here.
A motor mount?
Motor mount, yes. Why is it orange?
Because they're, you know, aftermarket, FOT motor mount. Actually, I don't even know if they're called FOT motor anymore. I think they're called something different.
What part is that?
I got to fit the valve cover on this side. You were asking me earlier, I had to mill this. Since these are a taller head, I have to mill this bracket. You
looks
can see
good.
the giant
Yeah.
square I got out of it.
Should have made it rounded. You should have done a professional
I mean,
job.
it's
You
tough
know?
to do that on,
Yeah,
on,
no
on the mill
excuse,
for me,
Eric.
at
No
least.
excuse.
So that's how I did it, and it looks good. So.
I wasn't allowed to film that part because Eric was frustrated and he told me to get the away from him. And
Well,
was
I
like,
mean, I
"That's
usually cut them out and then use my grinder to do it. But I was like, you know what? I'll do it nicely in the mill.
fair." So I heard you say a minute ago before I started filming that it's time to get dirty. Do you just want to? No, I don't want to explain what the don't take me.
Shut up.
Go ahead, hit me with it.
I mean, I had to clear the valve cover on that side, so now I need to do this side.
Gotcha.
And then I usually weld my regulator bracket to this power steering reservoir, so might as well take it off now.
You are killing it.
Huh?
You are killing it.
Why?
Because you got all this back in yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Are you done over there yet, or are you just going to keep...
Yeah, he's done tomorrow, actually.
I never actually realized how big the dry sump tank was.
They're not all that big.
No?
Certain model years, they're smaller. They don't have that secondary tank.
Bro, that thing's going on 2 weeks old. I would check for mold before I ate it. That was from Mother's Day.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna eat one of the big ones. I've been eating the mini.
I would not eat the blueberry ones. They mold.
A mini
very-
wouldn't cut it. I need to get a big John.
You are a big John.
I'm so pissed I don't have a fitting. Kyle, you got any?
Oh?
Eighth to eighth, like the smaller barb. One of these. The smaller barb.
This guy's using that bar up.
Yeah, no.
Wow!
There you go.
Here we go.
Right there.
Wow, coming in hot!
Save the day. I got one goal tonight, and that's get Kyle some strange.
What are these two ports over here for the fittings for?
And this one's for the bypass valve, and this is for another boost reference for usually for my fuel pump
Okay.
and regulator.
You ready to put this bad boy on? Or?
Nope, waiting for fittings. What?
I thought that we got all the fittings. I didn't know there were more.
No, I'm waiting for a fitting for the steam vent to come here.
Oh.
They'll overnighted them, and then they'll be here today, and then I have to put my steam vent on for my steam vent.
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting to put the blower on, but I can't because I said the steam vents, which is the coolant to the heads.
Oh.
They're usually from the factory, only on the front two. Then they run back to the radiator, but this is for better cooling. We get all 4 ports, and then it goes to a block, and then returns back to the radiator. But I'm waiting for my front fittings. I don't have a block yet, but once I have,
you have the fuse panel off. What was that for? Or the
This?
cover for the fuse panel off? Yeah.
well, I had this whole fuse block out. I just didn't put the cover back on because he has some fancy cover. I don't want to up while I'm leaning over the car. And the headers are coming today too, so I'll have to put the headers in.
Where are they coming from?
American Racing.
I have a sheet right here.
Well, they're coming from American Racing. They're just we've been waiting on them. So.
Gotcha. Taking back old school here.
What?
Drawings. This is what I
Well,
want.
these are old drawings, like very old. I just draw a diagram of my ice tank for the ZR1 and my fuel system for the air motive pump, just so I know what fittings I need. So now I was always going, oh, I need this, that, and the other, but now I'm just making a list of all of them.
These things are sick. So I think it's 2 inch to 2 1/8 with a 4.5 inch, no, 3.5 inch collector. On a V-band. Yeah, and then it's 3.5 inch all the way back, and then it goes from 3 inch back to the factory mufflers. This thing needs all of the horsepowers. Thing's ripping along.
What is it that I know that you're putting a hole into the gas tank, but what exactly is this for?
I'm tapping the fitting for the fuel system.
This is the meth tank you're putting in now?
I'm trying to figure out. I got nitrous, net, all kinds of ice tank, all kinds of shit going on back
It's
there.
getting all that?
Yeah.
Wow. Give me a rundown?
I mean, isn't that why you're out here?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So I have my fuel pump mounted, filter, my feed in the tank, my return fittings in there, but I haven't run my return line yet because I don't have my regulator set up. My feed up to here.
So the rocker molding.
Well, it'll come out of the pump in a 10 Y out here to both rails. I just like to do the Y down here lower, and then it goes up to the rails just because it's out of the way and it looks neater coming out of more neat. Neater, more neat. Coming out. And then it's my relay for the wiring on the fuel pump, and it's basically where I am at from the last time I talked to you. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish wiring up the fuel system here. This is for the fuel pump too. It'll go to the gas pedal, throttle position. The valve covers are out the powder coater to get powder coated, and so is the lid. So I'm waiting on that stuff.
So don't touch the
So I
lid.
can wrap some stuff under the hood. Yeah, I'll mount my heat exchanger and all that stuff. I'm gonna mount the ice tank today, probably.
Okay. How long do you think a build of this caliber, if you had all the parts, would take you to do generally without any hiccups?
2 weeks. Taking mine like that when we're putting cars in the dyno,
Yeah.
doing other stupid around here, but really, something like this, week and a half probably, if I was just on it constantly. But that never happens. So it's always something going on.
Yeah, you always gotta cut 5-inch intake couplers.
And something like this, I like to
Take your time and
take
be
my
precise.
time. No rush. Just because this thing's
It's
gonna,
better to be done right than to do it twice.
this guy's going to be going pretty fast on the street. I don't need anything happening, God forbid.
On your conscience.
Yeah, so I like to be careful, and especially when I have everything out, like I did on this car. Everything's got to be gone over multiple times to make sure it is correct.
Race car. Race car.
Lots of goodies.
Yeah. These are already mounted, you said?
Yeah.
Good.
And that meth tank's not wired, but the ice
Yeah.
tank is. Everything's good on the ice tank, just waiting on my line. And then once I get all this shit mounted in here, I can put my exhaust up because I can do all that.
Just admiring your work, Eric.
Let's do. This thing's gonna grip and it's gonna rip, watch.
Didn't happen.
Oh my God, thank you, Lord. Never holy, you know,
2-for-1 deal right
shit's
there.
been really going my way today. Matt, I'm gonna need you, buddy.
You're gonna have to take my shoes off?
Yep.
Let's see them dogs.
I'm gonna need.
That was a good kick.
That was a good.
That was a really good kick.
But I got a fresh.
Ow!
That.
Fun dip!
I got a freshly set at home. 6-pack.
I don't wear socks.
Oh, your feet
Unless
probably ripped.
I'm wearing boots, I don't wear. All right, Matt.
The way your shoes are
let's
set
see
up.
if we can't get her done.
I got the privacy canopy. I'm about to get a sleep.
Is that all you got? Oh, there we go, baby. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
All right, that's all I'm going to go.
Rip her through the floor now.
Huh?
Don't come through the floor.
That's why I want to put a bigger washer on it. Give me a second. There we go, baby.
Nice.
All right, that's all I'm going to do. Right there.
All right, which one's next?
That's it. I got them all. All the
Really?
others. Yeah. Why?
I'd like to just hang out here. Are we getting paychecks today or what?
Yeah, Matt, but I told you, nothing's going to be different.
Nine curtain number 1 we have. Matty cakes.
Looks good to me.
Yeah,
I'm happy about it.
So I know this one they give you different exceeds right there, like a letter like that. Do that in this box.
You all right? Getting a little close.
MGW shifter on this thing?
That's
That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad you can read.
Glad you can point out the obvious.
Yeah, this was already on the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Nothing I installed.
So if the MGW was already installed, what exactly are you doing?
Installing the shifter back in there that I took out when I took the engine out.
Oh.
When I lowered the cradle. Remember when I had everything out?
Nah, I don't remember that.
I know you're being sarcastic, but it really wouldn't surprise me if you didn't remember.
It's a nice wheel he has.
It is.
Oh, that's soft leather. Eric, can you please give us an update on this car
Give
now?
me 1 second and get this
Here
goddamn
we
wa-
f***ing go.
Mother!